What I'm about to tell you may shock you. Episode 79 will have a third part. This was very unexpected for me because I was expecting a more complete episode so that we could see episode 80 later. Plans have changed. Mr. Boom decided to make the scenes in the full episode 79 very long, so he decided that it would be more logical to make a separate part rather than add it all to the full episode as an additional scene. A week has already passed since the release of the second part of 79. And we already have news about the continuation of the series. Today, we will even find out the release date, as Mr. Boom has already informed us about it. We will learn more about the appearance of a mysterious character, as well as talk about what awaits us in the third part and in the full version of 79. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because unfortunately, viewers are watching videos without subscribing, and that upsets me. And very soon, as soon as we reach 100,000 viewers, I will raffle off new Skibidi Toilet action figures for you. Well, let's get started. As I already said in my review of the second part of 79, if you combine all the parts, the episode will seem unfinished. Although the second part was supposed to be the final one, and there shouldn't be a third part after the second part, as Dafuk Boom wrote about it, but as always, the plans have changed. Today it became known that Mr. Boom is planning to make a third part. You have to agree that episodes 78 and 79 are not very different in terms of the ending. As both episodes ended at the most interesting moment, we still don't know what happened to the armada of Speakermen after they surrounded the Astro toilets. And in episode 79, the situation is identical. We didn't see what happened to the surviving agents. Besides that, we were supposed to see a lot more interesting things, such as the secret of G-Man and the Astro UFO. Immediately after the release of the second part of episode 79, Dafuk wrote that this was not all, and it is no secret that there will be a full episode 79, where we will see all this and more. In the full episode, we will finally be able to see the Speakerman's base, and perhaps at the very end, we will see the improved Titan 3.0 Speakerman at the base, as was the case with the return of the Titan TV Man in episode 66 at the TV Man base. Dafuk Boom went on to write, "I would advise viewers to continue following me until the end. Unfortunately, the full scenes with the Speakerman were supposed to be in the second part, but I split it up because creating a new location takes more time. Just watch and see what comes of it." This is preparation for something else. The Speakerman base has been discussed many times, because in the entire history of the Skibidi Toilet series, we have never seen the Speakerman base. We were shown the Skibidi Toilet base, the Cameraman base, and even the secret TV Man base, but not the Speakerman base. My team and I have made a poster of the Speakerman base for you, taking into account all the factors and data we have at the moment. In addition to this poster, we have made several more posters such as this one, where the Speakerman are improving the Speakerman Titan at their base, and they are charging the Titan's core. I think there will be at least 2 additional scenes in the full episode. The first scene will be at the very beginning, where we will see a conversation between G-Man and Astro UFO. Perhaps it will not be a conversation, but simply a scene that will reveal the true enmity between Skibidi and Astro toilets. After that, we will see the continuation of the ending of the second part of episode 79, because as you remember, the episode was interrupted at the most interesting moment. At this moment, we may find ourselves at the Speakerman's base, where they learn about the destruction of the Cameraman's base with the help of tablets. We will see one of the main parts of the base, namely, the place where the Speakerman Titan is being improved. We will see a scene identical to episode 66, when we saw the TV Man Titan. We also learned details from the second part of episode 79. For example, this mysterious character appeared before episode 79. We first saw him in episode 72 in an additional scene. Then he appeared on a hill and watched the cameraman. He didn't look like a TV man, but he wasn't a TV man, although his head was more square than round. We saw him for the second time 2 episodes later in episode 74. There he appeared during the teleportation of an elite TV man. Interestingly, after the teleportation disappeared, we no longer saw him. Perhaps this character is somehow connected with teleportation. Most likely he can also move through time, as TV men do during teleportation. Because in episode 78, we were shown that TV men are able to see both the past and the future. In fact, if you look closely at the first appearance of this mysterious character, you can see that he did not always stand in this place, but appeared out of nowhere or teleported. If you look closely at his head, you can see a small glow. His last appearance so far was in the second part of episode 79 during the self-destruction of the camera woman. At that moment, those who were paying close attention noticed that when this character appeared, the camera woman turned toward him. The most mysterious and interesting thing was that she did not seem to resist, but rather the opposite. We noticed that the camera woman's mind was free, and she blamed herself for Plungerman. Check out what Dafuk Boom says about this situation. The red screen is something that causes such intense physical and psychological pain and disruption that your body starts working against you, whether you're a machine or a biological being. And the only way to get rid of the pain is to give up and destroy yourself as quickly as possible. The red screen's effect weakens not only cameras but also speakers, televisions, and computers, but it doesn't affect them directly because they don't have vision in the usual sense. In this post, we learned a lot of new stuff about the red glow of screens, but the most interesting thing isn't that, but the last sentence of Dafuk Boom's post. When Dafuk listed the races that could be affected by the screen, he also mentioned computers. I don't know if he wrote it on purpose or by accident, but after that post, Dafuk Boom wrote and explained that the word computers does not refer to a race, but is simply a general term. Although we all know that computer men will still be around in the near future. There were many hints about this. For example, when the secret agent was talking to the lucky cameraman, the moment the agent started talking about computers, his eyes lit up bright green. This was another hint about the appearance of PC Man. From this, we can conclude that this race will be closely related to the secret agent. Mr. Boo was also asked about the next important episodes in Skibidi Toilet, to which he replied, of the upcoming episodes, probably 80 and 83 as well as season 27. I've written a lot of episodes, although some may change places. We should first expect the third and final part, then the full episode. After that, there will be episode 80, which will also consist of 2 or 3 parts. Then we will be shown season 27, where we will see a lot of new scenes that will reveal many details, as was the case in season 26, where we saw a record number of new scenes and locations. We also have information that a great cameraman named Fred actually survived in episode 77. This is very good news, because Fred is one of the new and memorable characters. As for the release date, Dafuk said that the next part will be released much earlier than the second part. Yes, I agree. This is not the answer we expected, but it's better than nothing. Considering that we waited 2.5 months for the second part, this answer upsets us more than it pleases us. Okay, let's be optimistic while we wait, because it takes a lot of time to create really high-quality episodes, and things don't always go according to plan. In the next video, we'll look at 7 questions that were asked on Dafuk Boom and elsewhere. Write your thoughts on this in the comments, and you can also write your theories. If you get a lot of likes, you might appear in the next video, so subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you don't miss any new videos. I'm Super Cameraman. See you very soon. Bye, everyone.